Download free photos, music, and more at TonyKlarich.com. You can use them for personal or commercial use. This is the end. Or is it? The golden days of kneeboarding ended when it got dropped from the Pro Tour. Gone was the industry backing with big cash tournaments and the spotlight of TV and magazine coverage. Without those incentives, there was little reason for riders to advance the sport. After that, it was just like an old soldier. It never died, it just slowly faded away. Still, without much maintenance, kneeboarding has managed well on its own. Over 100,000 boards are still sold each year. The majority of sales are the foam-filled boards. They make an inexpensive addition to the family boat. It's not hard for a kid to get up, cross the wakes, and do 360s in a short time. They're fun. The internet has enabled the remaining group of hardcore riders to put their extreme riding in front of the world. It's entertaining to watch the impossible air and gyrating variations, but I don't even recognize half of the tricks. One enterprising rider, Frankie Panno, has been doing everything he can to restore some of the luster to kneeboarding's faded image. Frankie was initially inspired by Mario Fosa's Get Dizzy video and felt an instant connection to kneeboarding. He rode almost exclusively with wakeboarders, and his kneeboarding style became a reflection of that style. Long line, big wakes, rails, gaps, and kickers. He roomed with none other than wakeboarding legend Scott Byerly for 3 years and found acceptance and respect for his style of kneeboarding. Frankie took stunts to a new level by throwing a strapless flying beach start through a wall of flames, and in another session hucked big flips off ramps in the snow. Frankie's fervor for kneeboarding led him to HO Sports, where he's become the point man for the first new high-end kneeboard design in years, the Agent. Frankie's used the new media to promote the board and himself, reaching tens of thousands of riders with just a few mouse clicks. Panno continues to make inroads in 2011 as an exhibition rider at the Pro Wakeboard Tour. "I never knew that was possible on a kneeboard," is a common refrain after he finishes a demonstration. His latest project is a self-produced film, Full Circle, featuring his unique style of riding and starring many top wakeboarders. While Frankie Panno is not the only guy riding at a high level, he is the one leading the charge to make kneeboarding relevant once again. It's hard to believe that it's been almost 40 years since I first tried Uncle Mike's original knee ski. It's been a wild ride since then, with many highs and lows. In recent years, I still brush the dust off my Joker kneeboard and take it for a spin around the lake or ride in the occasional ski show. Most of the old tricks are still intact, a front flip, a few rolls, and a Wake 540. It's just enough to warm up the crowd for the bigger acts that seem to always follow. The end. This is Tony Klarich. I want to thank you for listening to Adventures in Water Skiing, Kneeboarding. Now, I invite you to check out my website, TonyKlarich.com. That's TonyKlarich.com. Once you're there, click on Adventures, where you'll find photos and video links from the story you just heard. And if you're a Facebook user, don't forget to like Adventures in Water Skiing, where you'll discover even more of the wild, wacky, and classic days of the wide world of water skiing. Thanks for listening.